Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and in today's video you can see both of my panels here behind me, and my plan today is I have a security system that can dial out to just the phone number that I've programmed in, which isn't any call center or anything. It's just like my parents, my mom and dad's, yada yada. Anyway, I still have it in the old room, but I'm going to move it in here and probably put it like somewhere right here below my 1527. If this is your first time seeing a video of a video of the 1527, I have a short and a more long-term video explaining how it works. I will also be displaying a system test of it. I just don't have that system test ready yet. On this side, I have my Honeywell rebranded Fire Shield Plus 10 zone for NACS, your standard Fire Shield 10, and I'll probably just end up connecting it to the alarm relay. I do have this one, my 1527, wired into, what was it, zones 5 or 4, I can't remember what one it is, but one of those will just set off a monitor. It won't set this into alarm, just a monitor. But this panel will set this one into alarm. The reason for that is this panel is for my whole house. Yes, I don't have proper wire, and it's probably not ran the proper way, but it's fine, I don't really care. I'm not doing like 100% up to code, but this panel will set this one into alarm, and this one is for my bedroom. So, yeah. And if you're wondering why I don't do it vice versa, like have this one set this one alarm, that one set this one to alarm, then it's just because it's a pain. Yes, they're beside each other, but I have to press the reset button at the same time, and it's just annoying. And plus, this one will be easier for demos if it just doesn't set this one into alarm. And if this one goes into alarm shortly after, most likely this one's also gonna go into alarm very soon, because there's the garage which has smoke detectors that's attached this right out there, just outside the doors actually. And in the future I plan to connect the your normal residential smoke detectors through the relay onto a zone in here. Anyway, I don't need this open yet, and let's go check out what panel it is. I totally botched that. I currently don't have a working light in here, just the one out there, but can see where the old panel used to be. There used to be some fire alarm cable which just ran up to that box up there and went back to your security wire there. Some people might call this laziness. I call it I don't care. This is the panel here. This label is misleading. There isn't actually a Neo in there. Hold on, let me go get the keys. Check my whole keychain of keys here. Believe this one's the one. Silver key. And I was right. Oh. Anyways, you can see I have two things actually up here, and this thing here. So, I kind of find it annoying because I don't have batteries to plug it in. So what I just did is, I took the 24 volts from the 24 volt DC from the panel, my fire alarm panel, which used to be right here, ran it into here, which stepped the DC down to my selected voltage, which I set at 15 volts. This does say 16 volts up there if you can see that, but a 1 volt difference isn't going to do anything. And it doesn't really matter anyway, since the resistors, diodes are set in such way that it won't cause any shortage. So This works perfectly fine. I have it powering both this panel here, which is a PC 1832, and this one up here, which is a PC 5010. So this panel will probably just take straight off the wall. I'm probably not going to do anything special with it because that'll be a bit much work. So let's get the thing in here and set up a time lapse or something. Okay. Now I should just be able to, there we go. Just pull the panel straight off the wall. Let's get this moved, shall we? And here we are. I'm most likely gonna put the panel, well, I think right here kind of works. Unless, like, the wall works better, which it does not. There's big gap. So right here works the best, then, in my opinion. So let me get the drill and put it on the wall. Yes, I have the PC 5010 in here, but I'm probably just gonna stick with my PC, what was it, 1832? Yeah. Probably the only reason is because I have this program to dial, and I don't have this program to dial, and I don't have two keypads. I only have one keypad for this. I do have a Neo. It is in my room, but nah, I'll just keep the Neo off to the side. I'm not gonna switch it out. The Neo keypads don't even work on the Power Series anyways. So I'm gonna start wiring it up now, the basics. So I'll just bring you down so you can see. Okay, I hope this positioning works for you guys. Okay. Is this gonna work fine? I'm gonna have to put it under the terminal, tighten it down. Not sure whether you guys want to watch this whole thing or not. I know some of you guys do. So I won't time lapse this. Okay, now red, which is the side. I think I kind of broke that side off, but whatever. Yes, I don't have batteries. Will I be installing batteries? No! That's why I have this here, so I can just connect it to my fire alarm system. This cable is definitely not long enough anymore. This probably won't work, okay? It might. Well, I guess I can open the panel and see. Probably can't see this. So I pretty much need this amount here. So what this, okay, this would reach. Now it's time to staple this in. If I can find a spot to staple it. Man, in the future I can see someone getting riled up in the comments for me using this wire. That is not straight. But oh boy, do I not care. So only so much I can do, and I'm not a rich person. Okay, this should reach now. Grab my strippers. I think you can see that a bit more, yeah? This spot right, oh, you can't see that. This spot up here is kind of getting a bit full, so I kind of just like tried making it look good. I try and do it with what I can. Can't afford wire, 'cause it's like a lot of money. A meter or foot, whatever you want to do it. 14.2 is 14.2. Yeah, 14.2 is already like 250 Canadian dollars for like 150 to like 200 meters. Which might seem a lot, but that's expensive. Sorry, that might not seem like a lot, but that's expensive. I don't have enough. That will reach. Let me get something. I think this will work. Is it sharp enough? Please be sharp. There, yeah, it is. So we got. Guess we can reuse the brown for the future. I'm curious. So if I take this and take this key, does this activate the relay? Let's see. Didn't activate those. Gonna have to do some changing in the programming. Oh. Maybe don't put these wires close to transformer. What was it? Alarm? No. Man, I really need to memorize this stuff. I guess it's not always bad that you have to look in here. It's trouble power disable. Trouble power disable. This one? Yeah. This one maybe? I'll just pause the recording until I find it. Okay. Fixed it. Doesn't set into alarm or set the alarm relays off, but it's in auto resetting supervisory. That's how I want it. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of using all the spaces up on my relays. After I use this one here, I'll only have one more spot unless I extend it, which I probably will. Which probably can fit one more relay in there without adding like another relay box or something. Why did I say another? Without adding a relay box. I don't even know if my microphone picked my speaking up. Untangle these a bit. Could be that. Okay. There we go. Now the ground. Man, this is a lot less messier than my old panel setup, not gonna lie. That's good though. Less messier panels are good things. Can I zoom in? No. Maybe I'll just bring you guys closer. Lift it up a bit. Okay, that's perfect height. Okay. Can fit right in that one. Trim it there. Where'd it go? Oh, right there. Come on, ground strip. Is that enough there? I think that is. Woohoo. So right here. Grounds are so annoying to deal with. There we go. Ground wire in, and I need to run these to the 24 volts bar. Perfect. Trim that there. Okay, I can't remember what one's what. So bottom's reset. Sorry, bottom's resettable positive. So don't want my whole security system to be turned off by just hitting the reset button. You know what? Is it the most beautiful work in the entire world? No. It's pretty good, in my opinion, yeah. That's pretty much this whole thing figured out. Back to the panel. Come on, go. There we go. Okay, let's get this stripped. Yes, I'm using Ethernet cable. Well, I'm using Cat 45. No, Cat 5e. Cat 45. I don't even know if that exists. Okay. Let's try and run these nice too. So doesn't matter what way these go. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. Get these out of the way. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet at times. Guess just means I'm really focusing. Just heard the relay on this click. Try to report that it's on now. I ain't doing that though. Okay, let's make sure. Make entirely sure. Got 15 volts. It's about 16. About 15, whatever, around that range. 15. That's good. We're on the ground next. Let's get this ground working. Ground, case ground. Ground fault. That means This is probably touching again. Now it's fine. Just do it a bit, not the hardest. So fine, please don't give me a ground fault. I guess I'll find out. That's like really the upside anyways. It knows if there's a ground fault. Does it though? No, if I put aux. Is this bad for the panel? I don't know. Let's start with this first. Is this going to give me a ground fault? Or is it too isolated for the panel? No, that's fine. Sorry guys, just experimenting here. Trick the DSC thing into thinking it has a ground fault. DSC knows there's one. Panel doesn't. Okay, it's too isolated on the DSC up here. I won't connect the brown wire right now. I'll do that later. But on a side note, I think it turned out relatively okay so far. Actually, it doesn't look pretty bad in my opinion. Although this can be moved. I'll do that ground wire after. Guess I can do it right now. I mean, that's relatively better. Pretty good, I'd say. Not too shabby here. It's these two wires here. Yeah, panel's not the neatest. It's better than a lot of panels though. Got these wires here, which are spares and they're not being used. And did I have spare wires up here? No. Oh, I have the spare yellow and green one in the back there for a different thing. This is to I don't know what. There's 3 of them going in there. Might be this one, which... yeah, that makes sense actually. It just goes to that panel. Blue wire's not in use. I don't think it's too bad. Thanks for watching today's video though. And see you in the next one. And see you later. Appreciate you watching this video. I'm not sure how long or how far you got through it, but thank you. And goodbye.